Hey boys and girls, Mrs. Lundquist here. It's so good to check in and chat with you guys today. It's beautiful out, so I'm out on the front deck. And I wanted to show you a couple of things I brought with before we read a story. Andrew got a seed, a sunflower seed, and a little cup. And we planted a sunflower seed in here. So I'm going to show you now. Try to kind of get close. There's nothing sprouted yet, but I'm going to keep you updated in the weeks to come so you can see what happens with the sunflower. And then here's the second thing I wanted to show you. If you look in here, we've got a caterpillar. It's a brown, fuzzy caterpillar. So, Andrew also found that when we were out by the river yesterday. So I want you to see if you can't figure out what kind of a caterpillar that is. Is that going to turn into a butterfly, or is that going to turn into a moth, I wonder? So I know we have to look it up, but maybe you want to look it up too. Okay, so today, of course, we're going to read a Pete the Cat. So we're going to start with this first one. It's Pete the Cat's Big Lunch. Okay, this book has 3 of Pete the Cat stories in it, so we'll start with this first one. And the author is James Dean, and he is the illustrator also. Pete the Cat, Pete's Big Lunch. Here comes Pete. Lunch. See his clock? It is lunchtime. Pete is ready to eat. You look there, it says 12 o'clock, lunchtime. What should Pete eat? A sandwich would be nice. I bet a lot of you are having sandwiches at your house, just like we are every day at our house. Yes, Pete wants a sandwich. Pete opens the fridge. See, there's bread and mayo and juice and fish, oh, and milk. He takes out a loaf of bread. He finds a yummy fish. He adds tomato and mayo. Bread. Pete looks at his sandwich. It is too small. Something is missing. Pete knows what it needs. His sandwich needs an apple. He loves apples. It's looking pretty good there, huh? His sandwich needs crackers. Crackers are crunchy. Pete loves crunchy crackers. Pete looks at his sandwich again. It is still too small. I don't know, boys and girls. I don't think that's too small. Pete is very hungry. Look at his tummy. Pete adds a pickle. Pete adds cheese. Pete adds an egg, 2 hot dogs, a banana, and a can of beans. Something is missing. Pete adds ice cream. He takes 3 huge scoops. Pete's sandwich is too big for Pete to eat. Pete wonders, what do you think? Excuse me, Pete wonders what to do. Pete thinks and thinks. I've got it, Pete says. Pete calls all of his friends. There's his cell phone. He asks them to come over. He calls 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 friends. Everyone goes to Pete's house. They are all very hungry. See all of his friends? Pete shows them his big lunch. Are you hungry? Asks Pete. Pete's sandwich is big enough for everyone. Dig in, says Pete. Pete's sandwich is good. Pete's sandwich is Very good. Look at all of his friends sharing a meal together. Pete's sandwich is all gone. Pete's friends are full. They liked Pete's big lunch. Thanks for lunch, Pete's friends say. Thanks for sharing. You're welcome, Pete says. Sharing is cool. The end. All right, this looks like maybe the next one we might read, Pete the Cat and the Surprise Teacher. That would be like whoever's teaching you at home right now. That's your surprise teacher. So, boys and girls, tomorrow I plan to Zoom with you guys. I plan to Zoom with the girls at 4:15 and the boys at 5 o'clock. I was thinking if you watch this beforehand, you could bring something cool from, show something from home, like a toy, or maybe something you've made since you've been home, or a story you've written, or you could show us a book you've read. One item, and all the girls will show, and then I will meet with the boys at 5 o'clock, and then they can bring an item to show. So I hope that this week has started off good for you. Today you had a reading eggs assignment, and I think you had an assignment that said grab a handful of change and count them. And I know some of these skills are new. These aren't things we've been working on, so I know that it could be frustrating, but I also know that all of you always try so hard to do your best. So I know that you'll be calm and patient. You'll ask mom and dad for help, or grandma and grandpa, or your brother or your sister, whoever's at home with you, to help take you through adding those coins together and doing just a little bit of new math. So I'm so proud of you. I can see already today so many of you were online doing some work, and that just makes my heart so happy and full. I miss you guys terribly, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow on Zoom. So until the next time we have story time, I will see you later. Bye, guys.